Chris.
We are back.
We are back. Sorry about the delay. We had some technical difficulties. Could be the cause from the rain. We don't know. Our engineer is working hard on it, trying to get us back on track.
Mhm.
But Kurt, was you done with the cricket?
Yeah, I was basically wrapping up the cricket. I was going to talk about the IPL and then talk about some news in the cricket.
Right.
Um, as,
Sorry, Sir Viv Richards.
you know,
He
so
was. Yeah,
so let me just wrap up here,
go ahead, go
and
ahead.
then we'll get into the news, and then we can
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
finish up your history. I know you like your
Go
history
ahead,
and
go
on,
ahead.
on
Yeah.
the cricket, and I see you doing that. So, all right, we have IPL cricket going on, one of the biggest cricketing um, scene event in the whole wide world. And right now, as I see, I was saying that Punjab's Kings, they were 206 for 5 wickets or 17 overs. I know they are 227 for 6. Later on in the show, I'll give you more details on
Yeah.
that. But I just want to, the viewers know what's going on. That game is going on, and Sunrisers are yet to bat.
For all you cricket lovers, Kurt is giving you stats on cricket that's going on right now.
And so we're looking at the table in the IPL, Indian Premier League, and Delhi Capitals. They are from 4 games. They won all 4 games, and they're at the top at 8 points. Titans, they are Titans. They played 4 games, no, 6 games. 6 games, won 4, and they lost 2 games. Lucknow Super Giants, the same as Titans. 4 games, no, 4 games won, 2 games lost. Kolkata Knight Riders, they are the next. They won 3 games, lose 3 games. Royal Challengers won 3 games, lose 2. Um, Punjab Kings, they're the one playing now. They won 3 games, lost 1. Um, you have Royals, 2 games won, 3 games lost, and you have Sunrisers. They're at the bottom. See here, they only won 1 game and lost 4 games already. So that's what the Indian Premier League is looking at right now. I also gave you some updates on the West Indies Championship there. Um, Also, I should talk about some stuff here in the news of cricket. You heard about the breakout league that we're gonna have here in the West Indies?
No.
Yes. More information to come, but there's a breakout league. So I don't know if they're trying to rival um, Caribbean Premier League.
Oh.
You know, and I think Jamaica are gonna have a team in that breakout league.
Mm.
So again, more information to come. As the
As in,
time go
yeah.
by, yeah. All right, and I see here also in the news discussion with the Minister Grange, that's the Minister of Sports in Jamaica, focus on upcoming test match against Australia, West Indies versus Australia at Sabina Park, and preparation for historic day slash night test match at Sabina Park,
They have the lights, so
12 to 11 to 12 to 16th of July this year. So that's a key discussion right there. That's why I have to talk about this. This is very good because they say, oh, Jamaica not interested in cricket no more. They don't have something is developing here, and that's a good sign. That's very good.
Yeah.
This is what we want, you know. So you know, Australia is going to be here in the Caribbean, and their first test match will be on June the 25th to the 29th in Barbados. So you know, hope this be a good look for West Indies.
Yeah, make some more money and all that, and good West Indies cricket.
Also, one more thing, I see this going around, and I sent it to my friend John Burton, because John Burton is a guy that is not really, he likes the Test cricket more than the 20 T20, and the whole point of this was, I think it was yesterday, CSK played 61 dot balls in the Cameroon Premier League. 61 dot balls. Unheard of. And also at the end of the program, we'll have a little more discussion. I'll talk some more about some other stuff happening in the cricket world there. So I think that's that for the cricket right now.
Sir Viv Richards said he was upset with West Indies not making it to the international championship. He said West Indies should take a page out of Afghanistan book. You agree with that?
I did talk about that last month and in February. We talk about this. And Viv Richards,
I agree with him because
yes.
Afghanistan's not playing cricket as
well,
long as
what is he doing to help? You know what I mean? Yeah, just commenting. That's not helping right now,
In the Sheffield Shield cricket in Australia, South Australia 55 points leading, Queensland 39 points, and Victoria 39 points, New South Wales 36 points. The wife of Sir Garfield Sobers passed away last month, and to me he was the best cricketer ever played the game, and he is. And I want to give my condolences to Sir Garfield Sobers and the passing of his wife.
Yeah.
Local 20 overs, Washington Cricket League 20 overs starts today. And the weather, Kirk, right?
Yep.
Game's postponed today, right?
Yes. No, 2 games.
2 games.
2 games at 2 fields, and the rest is up in the air. I think they might be playing. They might have a game in Virginia, further down in Virginia there by Woodbridge. They might play a game there because that cricket pitch there is well taken care of. They have caretakers there, so I guess they cover that up. So I heard they wanted umpire to go down there and do it. So you never know. A couple games might go. Yeah.
And Baltimore play tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Hopefully the weather, will allow Baltimore to play. I'm sorry I can't go watch that game because, I'm going to church in the morning. We'll get back to cricket later on.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. I know you have your other stuff going on, and talk about your football and your Ravens and stuff like that. Yeah.
Jump on the NBA. I want to thank Alfred Johnson, Judith Goodall, Natasha Bailey, Kylie Marrero. Some of these people are calling from out of town, way up north. And I want to thank you for tuning into our show. LeBron James, we're in NBA. LeBron James, 40 years old, playing for 22 years in the NBA, is the first and only player to reach 50,000 points. Is he the GOAT? I don't think so. I still think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. He only played 15 years, 14 and a half years, really. San Antonio Spurs, they score a record 16 3-pointers in the first half. At halftime, the score was 7-7. It was against OC Thunder. OC Thunder won the game anyway, 146-142, but 16 3-pointers in the first Yeah, that's a record. Giannis Antetokounmpo reaches 20,000 points. How about that?
Yeah,
And he reaches quick too.
Yeah.
He plays for Milwaukee Bucks.
He's a high scorer.
Yeah. Cleveland Cavaliers, first team to make the NBA playoffs after defeating Miami Heat in a thriller. I saw that one, that was great. OKC Thunder, first team with 60 wins this season and the playoffs. Milwaukee Bucks head coach Doc Rivers now 7th all time in win. Congratulations, Doc. As an African American, I want to big you up. I know he was getting a fight, and he was just placed there at Milwaukee because they got rid of the coach, and we don't know Doc Rivers' future, but I think he's gonna have a future now because he got Milwaukee Bucks in the playoff. I think they're gonna give him a contract because he's now 7th all time.
He's a very good coach. You know. Sometimes coaches will have their up and downs. You know. So it shouldn't be no doubt about him. You just need to, get the team over the hurdle.
Yeah. And the Eastern Conference playoff, number 1 is Cleveland Cavaliers with 64 wins.
Wow.
The Western Conference is number 1, OKC Thunder with 67 wins. What was the record? The Bulls had more wins than they have the most wins when Michael Jordan was there. I can't remember if it's 82. I can't remember how much it was. But yeah, 82 wins I think it was. The playoff starts on April 19, 2025. Tomorrow all teams play their last game. So I don't think nobody's gonna catch the Bulls and win all the time. But can you believe this? A Barbie doll of LeBron James is coming out soon. First NBA player, first black male doll, Barbie. What do you think, bro? Jeez.
I think, and also...
A Barbie doll of LeBron James.
Also, I think that might be affected by the tariff too. The doll, the price of the doll and the doll... And the doll transshipment might be affected by the tariff. That is tariff war going on right now.
But is LeBron really allowing Barbie to do a doll of him? It's money, I understand, but LeBron's already.
If a company tell you they're going to give you $1 million for the first 1,000 Barbie dolls out there of you going to turn it down?
I wouldn't. But LeBron.
Okay, then. It's not a Barbie they're going to make.
It's the Barbie company
they're going to make a male doll.
Yeah.
It's a male
but
doll,
it's
not a female.
Because they making it. It says a Barbie doll.
Okay.
Anyway, LeBron know what he's doing, and Barbie know what they're doing. I guess they have a thing going, Where we gonna move right to
You done with NBA? Give us the rundown of how we're looking, because you remember NBA have the first 4 teams qualify.
Well, they have
right?
They have
and
all the way to 8th seed round on Western and Eastern Conference.
To qualify?
They are qualified.
No, you have a playoff, man.
No, you have a playoff between number 9 and number 10 on each side.
You sure that's?
Yeah. You have a playoff
between...
keep
changing,
No, you have a playoff between Miami Heat, I can't remember, on the western side. On the eastern side, you have a playoff also between the 2 last teams, number 9 and number 8. They're going to play for the last spot. They're going to play for the last...
The top 6 teams, they qualify automatically.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, they are in the playoff.
Right.
So... Right now, looking at how many games left to be played right now?
The last game is today.
Are you sure?
For every team.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I think today's last game. I mean tomorrow, Sunday, the last for the regular season.
Because
the playoff starts on the 19th, which is next week. So, and 4 teams are going to play for, I think, the number 8 spot, the 8th spot on the eastern and the western side. So they have up until
That's what I just told you, yeah.
up until seed 7, those are locked in. But 8,
No.
or the
Seed
seed 6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10.
I just said
play,
it.
right? Gotta
They're
play.
in the playoff.
Right, they gonna play.
You see,
To get that one
it's very
seed.
important.
Yeah.
I had to bring it up because you were getting it mixed up.
No.
So let me talk about the East Coast because we don't want to mix it up. We want to get this right. 'Cause
No, East
I
is
wasn't
different
following
from the West.
basketball recently. It was cricket dominating my sphere of things. Cleveland, number 1. Boston, 2nd. New York, 3rd. I think New York is your team, huh?
No, sir.
Okay.
My team out of it.
All right. Indiana Pacers, 4th. Milwaukee Bucks, 5th, with your Doc Rivers. All right. And Detroit, number 6.
That coach for Detroit should get Coach of the Year.
All right. 44
44
wins.
From where they coming from for the last 5 years, Detroit couldn't even win 30 games.
Orlando Magic, Atlanta Hawks, Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat. They are all in the playoff. They will be playing off. So, 76ers, they're out of it. Brooklyn Nets, out of it. Raptors, out of
We're
it.
not even talking about
Washington, oh gosh.
Don't
We
even
meet
talk-
up.
they're
Washington
not in
down the road from
they're
us,
not in
man.
it, man.
Oh, come on, man.
We only talk about the playoffs right
They
here.
only won 17 games, man.
We
Come
only
on,
talking
Washington.
about the playoffs.
Come on,
We're
Washington.
not talking
I have to say goodbye to Washington, man.
I say goodbye to my team too. I'm not even talking about them because
I don't
they're
hear
not in
you.
the playoffs.
I don't remember you.
76, because we're not even in the playoffs. You don't hear me talking about them. They're not in the playoffs.
All right. We'll get into the Western Conference here. Oklahoma.
Okay, Thunder.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. 67 wins. Houston Rockets is 2nd. Los Angeles Lakers 3rd. Denver Nuggets 4th. LA Clippers 5th. Golden State 6th. And they tie with Minnesota Timberwolves right now. But when Minnesota Timberwolves are 7th, so that 6 and 7 position is still up for grabs right now.
No, the 6th position is locked.
It's not locked
It's
in.
the 7th and 8th up for grabs.
No, remember, Harry, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are in the playoff. How many games left to play? How many more games Minnesota have left to play and Golden State have left to play?
1 game everybody got left tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day.
All right. So, depending on the stats, because as I said, Golden State and Minnesota Timberwolves, they're locked on 48 wins and 33 losses. Right? So,
You know when teams from say West, Eastern and Western is going into the playoff? 8 teams.
yes.
Right. So up to 6 seed is set.
Yes. But if you have 1 game left, and if Golden State lose their last game and Minnesota win their last game, who's going to be at number 6?
Well, Minnesota might be 6 and Golden State come down to 7.
There's no might. It will be that way. So that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying it stops at 6. They're going to
Yes.
be in the playoff in any case. Because go to number 7. If they fall to 7, they're still going to be in the playoff.
But that again, that 4-player playoff will make only 2 teams can go into
Yeah.
the Western Conference
Right.
playoff first round.
Right.
So they have a first playoff for the 4 teams.
Right. And that's the what number 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So that's what I'm talking. That 6th position is still up for grab.
You
So
still, even if you had 6 and up for grab, you still gonna make. Say they lose tomorrow, and Minnesota win and get
Yeah.
the 6th position. They're just gonna drop to 7.
yeah.
So there's one of these teams is gonna get the bottom spot, 8. One of these 4 teams that is playing is going to get number 8 spot.
Yeah, which includes Golden State
Golden State won't get number 8 spot.
in the playoff. In the
No,
playoff,
they'll be that 7th spot.
no, 7 spot is also included in the playoff, Harry.
Yeah, but I'm saying Golden State is now number 6.
Yes, and that's the lock. That is the
Lock-
last position.
Lock team.
Yes.
So
So
the
so
only
so lock team after the last game tomorrow.
Let's
So-
say they lose and
Yes.
Minnesota win, and Minnesota get number 6.
Yes. Golden State now have to go. Yes, I know they have
Yeah.
to go play with Atlanta Hawks. Not Atlanta Hawks. The other teams from 8, 9, and 10 in that playoff segment there. While number 6 is resting for the real playoff.
I gotta check that one again. I understand what
No,
you're saying.
it's
but I
not.
gotta
It's
check
not the
it
real.
because,
It's right here, Harry. It's
Yes,
right here.
um,
They changed it up. I think they did that. They changed it last year or the year before. They did some change, where instead of just the 8 teams just go straight into playoff. You
Okay.
have a little playoff before the
I know-
playoff.
yeah, I know there are 2 bottom team playoff for 1 spot. I know that. Yeah.
No, the 4.
Well, 2 from each section, from each eastern, 2 from eastern and 2 from western.
No, it's 4.
4 from each section.
Yes, 7. The 7th
Seven,
team, 7th seed
8,
is
9, 10.
10.
Right.
All 4 play for 2
Yeah, spots.
spots, and then they go into the real
Right.
playoff.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So I'm saying Golden State need to win
They
this
got-
game
they-
tomorrow
Yeah. All right, I see what you're
against
saying.
Clippers, right?
Okay, I got you.
They need to win it, and so they can get that bye week or whatever you want to call it rest
Yeah, they gotta.
to for the bigger business. I think. Yeah.
I got you on that. Kurt.
Yeah, man. All right.
Now we're gonna move on to baseball.
Yeah, man. Yes. We can
Eh.
move.
LA Dodgers and New York Yankees. New York Yankees and LA Dodgers. LA Dodgers have 10 wins. Padres have 10 wins. Texas Rangers 10 wins. New York Yankees have 8 wins. But the big talking about the Yankees was this torpedo bats. You heard the talk about it? No, these bats are not illegal. These bats were made with the same shape, same size of the regular bat. It's just the name torpedo. It's made of a little different material. Now, the league says it's not illegal. Other teams, New York chose to use the torpedo bat, while other teams refused to use it. So now other teams are saying the bats are illegal because New York hitting all them bombs, them home runs.
Mhm.
So now the league says you can go get torpedo bats if you want because we check them and they're legal, right? So,
Well-
some teams decide.
well-
Some teams are no. Some players, not the whole team, are saying okay, and some players are trying it out now.
Well, you see, Harry, that torpedo back has a unconventional barrel-shaped design.
It's the same as what they did. They showed on TV the other night. They put up a regular league baseball bat.
The material don't change, Harry. It's the shape.
No, I'm telling you, they
Harry,
showed it on
Harry,
TV.
Harry, I did my research, and it says a torpedo bat is a baseball bat with an unconventional barrel-shaped design to maximize the sweet spot, characterized by a wider, more concentrated area of wood near the hitter's hands. All right?
What happened when they showed it on television? I see that on television. They showed it.
It's like
That's-
a bowling pin.
That's not.
The bat shape is essentially a bowling pin
But the league
with
said
with a thicker barrel closer to the handle, and a thinner end.
same weight, And they told
So all they did was just made the thick part longer.
no, it's
It-
the length.
yes.
The length is the
Yeah.
same.
Again, listen, hurry.
Simplified.
Because you can, I don't want you confused about material. There's no material. Or else that would be an issue with the baseball league.
But the league passed it.
Exactly, because it's still made out of wood. The bat's still made out of wood. Yeah. All right. The bat shape is essentially a, like a bowling pin. You ever see a bowling
So
pin?
if everybody run with Nike sneakers and somebody run with Puma sneakers and the Puma man faster than the Nike man, then therefore the Puma is illegal.
That's why the league said it's not illegal. The league said you can go.
Yeah,
the
it's
league
not
said-
illegal.
The league said the Yankees want to use it. If you want to use it, go get it.
Yeah.
So.
But Harry,
let's stop run.
well, Harry,
Excuse me.
don't mistake it for the material. It's just
Yeah.
the design.
Right.
Design, how you design it.
So-
So like you say about shoes, they design it a certain way to maximize his speed when he's running. If you didn't know that.
If I didn't know
It
that,
don't mean if you wear it, you won't run faster.
I know. That's
You
it.
never know. Maybe
That-
sometimes
what-
sometimes how you design for your foot, because the Nike shoes you buy, is it designed for your foot, particular foot? They have a standard design that everybody can wear. But if you design it for your personal foot,
Look,
that's a different.
Alright, I'm gonna try and put the torpedo back on screen.
Right. My engineer's gonna try to put a torpedo bat on screen, so you could you know, because the league says it's okay because they checked the weight, everything, they did everything, the material, they checked everything and said that the bat is legal. If the Yankees choose to use it, Dodgers, you want to use it? Go ahead. Atlanta, you want to use it? Go ahead. But they still complain, and yet still, couple players from each team is using, not the whole team, but the entire Yankees team is using it because they like it. So, just like my engineer just said a while ago, so if he wears Adidas and I wear Nike, you know, that means I should make a complaint against his Adidas. You know what I'm saying? What's the big deal? It's tennis. And as long as the league look at all these bats and say they are good, they are legal, you can say what you want. It's something like that. I'm getting back. I'm gonna have something similar to this coming up in NFL.
Yeah.
In
Tell
a
the
few
viewers
minutes.
and the viewers, if you want to see what we're talking about, the torpedo bat, so, there's one on our screen, and I would hope maybe they'll have some for cricket. Maybe they might have a
No,
torpedo bat
see,
for cricket coming
Yeah,
out. No, watch this.
What they did, right, with cricket, they were found some bats illegal because they were like
Thicker.
thicker and
Hey.
some were wider.
I know a player right now. He has one in his equipment bag there, and I saw it, and I'm telling him, listen, if I'm umpire and I have that there's a way to check the bat. I would tell him that's illegal right
You're
there.
supposed to have your tape.
It's not actually it's a
You some of the bats are taken this way
Yeah.
by the weight, and some are taken by the what you call it now?
the length no,
No, it can't be
the
that.
depth.
The depth.
Okay.
Some
Well,
are
well,
taken by
you have a pre thing there that you have to push the bat through to make sure it's proper.
the league gave us one of that years ago, but
Yeah.
I could look at it and tell when the bat
I
is
see.
illegal.
There's one guy I know personally. He has one big bat there in his thing, and I know that would clap some balls all over the place. I said, why you don't use it? You just having it as a
Well,
showcase.
My engineer's looking up the torpedo bat as soon
Yeah,
as
yeah,
he
it was
finds
on the screen. It was
was
just on the screen.
I'm getting the difference. I'm getting
Yeah, so as soon as
Yeah.
he get a difference, is but we gonna move on till he get
here
it.
we go, here we go.
Okay, all right.
Almost there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all over. It's doubling up on the screen.
Okay. See Robert Goodall watching, Cardell Ward. Thank you guys for tuning in to my show, Primetime Sports, here at BCCG Radio. All right, we're going to take a quick look at, I know you guys might not be able, some people might not be able
Yeah,
to see.
a break from all of us. You know,
But,
take a look.
We're looking at the torpedo bat.
What's the difference? It's weird shape.
Exactly, that's what I said. That's what I said, but
It looked like a bowling pin, but
Yeah.
the thing about it is,
No, I have a question now. So doesn't this change the direction when you hit it? Because if it has a tapered, and then only in that middle is thicker. Look at it.
but how much thicker it is, it don't look much thicker to me. It just
No,
look
it's not, because it's 21.6,
26 by 1.
21.6.
Yeah, it's just diameter is showing the same, and the length 42 is showing the same thing. It's just how they curve out going to the handle.
Them save on wood.
Yeah, they say, oh, so I don't see the big deal about it. The Yankees love it, so I mean, the
I
league
see the
said,
big deal. It's hitting the balls.
the league said,
So
who
now,
knows?
if you're not hitting it exactly there, you have less chances to make runs.
But it's not basically it's making runs for Yankee team. So they might again you know practice is perfect.
Go
So
Yanks, go Yanks.
so if they're practicing with it and batting every day,
Yeah.
they're going to get there.
It's not legal. Use it. All you other teams out there are crying tears. I got a bunch of napkins in here for you all.
Mm-hmm.
Get so torpedo bat and shut up.
Oh gosh.
I'm-
Talking about the bats. We have the
We gonna get. Oh,
Yeah, we're
50th
going to get one
anniversary.
for cricket, man.
yeah, like I said, Baltimore Cricket and Social Club is having their 50th year anniversary celebration on Saturday, November the 1st, 2025. More information will be available. Yeah, first West Indian organization in the Baltimore, Washington, Delaware area. And this is going to be an event. So as our next show will give you more information. So keep the date in mind. right, Mr. President.
Yes, Mr. PR. We'll consult with you
We're
and,
board executive of the Baltimore Cricket and Social Club.
and get this thing rolling.
All right, so we're gonna move into the NFL because something similar to the bat we're gonna talk about as we go. But there's, 49ers traded Debo Samuels to the Washington Commanders for a 5th round pick. What do you think about the Commanders getting this pick? Debo is an all-round player, big time.
Come
They
on.
just wasn't feeding him the ball at 49ers
Yeah.
this
well,
year.
So,
Commanders got Debo.
well, Commanders have always been looking good throughout the years. You know, they just need to make it to the
Yeah.
playoff and
They're making some moves, and I hope it works.
I've been to Washington Commanders.
Commanders. Washington Commanders.
So what's the NFL team?
That's the Washington Commanders.
The NFL team?
Hey, Washington Commanders.
Oh, oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
He's getting, give me a fan there. It's hot in this cold day.
Listen, when you know, we should talk about Ravens first, man.
We getting there. We getting there.
Man,
Hold
talk
on.
about Ravens. I
We
don't
go-
want
we-
to hear
we-
nobody else
No,
but Ravens
we're
first,
gonna
man.
talk about Ravens. We're just knocking a
You
point.
can't
No, well,
switch it up on me like
No,
that,
no,
man.
no.
You notice I have to stop right there.
Right.
Commanders.
All right, let's know. Philadelphia Eagles running back Saquon Barkley, contract for 2 years, $41.2 million. He's the highest paid running back. Dallas Cowboys restructured C.D. Lamb and Dak Prescott, saved contract to save $30 million. Um, I don't see Dallas still moving forward. I don't see what they're doing. You know, regarding Baltimore Ravens kicker Justin Tucker accusation of sexual misconduct, Ravens general manager, he will have to single out all 16 complaints in making a decision. Well, so far we haven't heard anything. You heard anything further on that?
No, they're just talking about
Yeah.
what's going to happen in the future and stuff like that.
Right. Well, we're going to come back to the Baltimore Ravens because you want to talk about it. At the combine, Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart was a star. He surely will move up in the draft. New York Jets cleaning house. First Aaron Rodgers, now Devontae Adams, was released. Wide receiver DK Metcalf signed with the Steelers. No, he's one of my favorite. I think people say Tyreek Hill is the fastest man in the league. I say DK Metcalf is faster than Tyreek Hill. Yeah. Now, Pittsburgh Steelers is waiting on Aaron Rodgers. Why? Why? Can you tell me why? They messed up allowing Russell Wilson to sign with New York Giants and Justin Fields with the New York Jets. And Pittsburgh don't have a quarterback. You tell me Rudolph is your quarterback? Are you telling me he's your quarterback? He's not even a good backup. So I don't know what's going to go on with Pittsburgh. They're waiting on Rodgers, and Rodgers playing games with them. Because I can't believe they did that. Now, San Diego Chargers released pass rusher Joey Bosa. You know, his brother Nick Bosa plays for the 49ers. But Joey Bosa signed a $12.6 million deal with Buffalo Bill. Oh boy, their defense is gonna be a killer this year again. You know, I'm telling you, man, all these signings, I don't see what Dallas is doing. NFL overtime rule, we got to talk about it. Remember, I talk about this every week on the show. I want to see a change in the overtime rule. For one, I told Wayne last time that whoever spins the toss, if they go down and win the toss, and go down and score a touchdown, the game is over. I said that's not fair. The other team must get a chance now to score a touchdown. And NFL changed that, and I love it. So it doesn't matter who won the toss right now. Both teams are going to have a chance to win the game, you know. And Kansas City was winning the tosses and going off and getting the points, and the other team never had a chance to play, you know. So I'm glad they changed that rule. I would like to see...
It's good. The change in the rule is good and not so good.
I think it's good, Kurt. Give the other team a chance.
But yeah, there's a flip side to it. Yeah, but again, you know, NFL is a rough game. And, you know, after a certain amount of time out there, it's fatigue setting, you know. And maybe why they had that sudden death rule is because it take, you know, less stress off the players. So instead of the game keep on going and, you know stress. Hold on, hurry. Because the more you stress the body, you know, things will break, you know, right? And that is maybe because of the injury too. So you don't want to stress your players too much. Because remember in the age where we study the human body, and we know how many hours the human body can take, you know, before the fatigue sets in. And that's why even you have a labor law that says 8 hours. That's it. No more work after 8 hours. You're pushing over 8 hours, you're going to prone to mistakes, and fatigue going to set in. So, you know, sometimes these rules are there to benefit the players, although it don't seem like it's going to be benefit and it's fair, but it's there to benefit the players.
Just remember you said that, to benefit the players. Because we're still in the NFL. No, I think the overtime. One reason I don't play football because I can't take the hit.
There you go. There you go.
And those who choose to play football for a career, they practice to take the hit and to hit other player. You see what I'm saying?
Now, how much shit the
So-
body can take over a span of 2 hours, 3 hours? Come on,
You
Harry.
sign. That's your job.
Harry, don't think like that, Harry. It's a game, but you have to protect the players.
I understand.
So don't say
You
you
signed
signed for
to
that.
play.
No, you signed to work, and
So,
you go work
you
10
just-
hours and you go make a big mistake that can cost you injury and cost the company money.
I know, but I'm saying that's why I don't play because I can't do what they do.
All right.
So don't tell me about Vanti. They playing, they signed to play, they gotta train
right.
for it. All right.
Harry, I know
Anyway,
money is involved, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you have
Right.
to still look out for the players' health. And that's why I have a health segment in this program here too.
All right.
If you allow me to have
Yeah,
a health
we'll
segment
get to
today,
it. We'll get to it.
we will
We'll
deal
get to
with
it.
it. But as I said,
We'll get to it. Let's finish up with the
Yeah.
NFL. I would, the pass interference rule, like I said, I don't agree with it. It must be a 50-50 ball between the cornerback and the receiver. I am not going to play cornerback and allow you to beat me, run past me downfield. And me as a receiver, I'm not going to make you try to intercept the ball when I can catch. I want to see that rule go. You're talking about football. It's a man
Yes.
sport.
Harry, another thing too. What's that rule with if the quarterback, is it linked to this rule here? If the quarterback doesn't have a throw and he goes back behind the line
Oh,
that he was at and throw the ball,
grounding, intentional grounding.
yeah, and throw the ball to a receiver here on his right, and then the receiver throw the ball to another guy there.
Oh,
What's that rule?
oh man, I still remember it.
But what I'm saying is football should allow that that play there.
Yeah, they usually play that at the end of the game too. Yeah, yeah.
Why they have to? Why is that like that? They don't want to. They don't want it to seem like it's rugby.
I don't know, but like I said, the Olden call, I want that out of the game. The pass interference, I want that out of the game. You tell me you play a lineman, I must let you rush and kill my quarterback. Come on, man. They didn't need ineligible linesman downfield. He's blocking for his quarterback.
Yeah.
And he just moves. He's not like the quarterback throwing him the ball. I think they need to get rid of that too. They need to get rid of that too. And also, you know, the Olden call, you know, these calls is messing up the game. You might as well play tag football. You know what I'm saying? Play tag.
So the holding
Flag football.
so the holding is like won't allow the
You to get to my quarterback. Come on,
Oh,
man.
okay.
It's mostly call and offensive lines, man, and not
so
defensive.
so
But both
I still
only
don't
each other,
understand it.
but the offensive man is always gonna get.
I still don't understand that holding call there, dude, because you're blocking the
The defense man.
yeah. So if the guy is stronger than you,
It's different. Knock me down. That's different.
exactly, knock him down, but
Right, I
you
get
still
it
can
wrong.
hold on to
And I
him.
get it wrong. Yeah, I can't make you get to my quarterback. I can't make you kill him.
I still that just messes. Yeah, you're right,
I
Harry.
know,
That
I
that
wanna
holding
see them
call.
cars go.
Yeah, that holding
Right.
call really messed the game up a bit.
No, this one here now, team. You see, why other teams, especially guys who used to coach with the Eagles, who I know, you have 4 guys who used to coach with the Eagles. 3 of them are now head coaches of other teams, right? They used to the tush push. Now, since they gone to other teams, they want the tush push ban. You know, let me be clear on the tush push. Eagles developed this play. It's a play that developed that it's been going on for years where you're on the goal yard, you need inches for a first down, and they just push the quarterback and get it, right? It's been going on for years. But Eagles got so masterful at it. I'm not an Eagles fan, you know. I don't like 'em. But they got a master. They got so masterful of it that nobody can stop him. So everybody crying now. Find a way to stop him. No, they're supposed to vote on it, and they are trying to say that players can get hurt. So why didn't ban it all along? But since Eagles master it now, y'all gonna cry tears. Man, try to stop the Eagles. That's all they need to do. The only team I see stop them twice was Washington. In the first game when they played, Washington stopped them twice. Nobody else could stop them. And then after that, Washington couldn't stop them again, but they stopped them twice. But nobody else can stop them. So find a way to stop the Eagles and stop crying about the tush push. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Don't cry, baby coach, because you want to beat the Eagles? Stop the tush push. Simple. You know what I mean? I don't like Eagles. I'm not an Eagles fan. And I'm telling you all right now. Stop the tush push if you want to beat them. Simple.
True.
Miles Garrett, defensive end, Cleveland Browns. Now the highest paid defensive end football. First he wanted to leave. A lot of teams was involved. Now he's making $40 million a year. Don't want to. I don't know. I want a ring. I'm going to leave. Because I'm sure I'm going to get $20 million somewhere else. NFL draft is on the 24th and the 26th of this month. So we'll see what's up. To me, the Kansas City Chiefs and the 49ers and Dallas Cowboys took a step back as most teams moving forward with their players.
Yes.
I don't see Kansas City winning. I mean, right now, I hate to count a team out, but I can't see Kansas City winning or going to the Super Bowl this year. I would love to see the Ravens go to the Super Bowl. Or Buffalo. I'm not a Buffalo fan, but I love to see the Ravens go to the Super Bowl. I'm not a Ravens fan either, I'm going to make it clear, but I love to see the Ravens go to a Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson deserved to play in a Super Bowl. He deserved to win a Super Bowl. I need to see the Ravens go to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
I'm not that. They're my pick, especially since they got Diop, who's one of the safest ends in catching the ball. Because Kansas City had him last year and they didn't play him like they should. So I'm quite sure Lamar got another gunner on his team. So I'm hoping to see the Ravens get to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
You know, the Buffalo Bills is beefing up too. So I don't see Kansas City beat none of these teams right now.
Can I just say something here in the NFL sphere of things?
Yeah, man.
Do you talk about Flacco?
He signed with the Browns.
Yes, rejoining the Browns for 1 year contract. I see.
So what's going on with Deshaun Watson? He's still hurt, right?
They haven't said much about him as yet, but that's a notable thing to watch. Flacco, they still have something in Flacco, you know. Let's see. I see Peterson to retire from Cardinal on Monday. So, you know, that's one of the retired aspects. Let's see another picture. Texans agreed to a 3-year contract, you know, valued $39 million. Yeah, and the draft is coming up, so we just look forward to that. And yeah, hopefully we talk some more about the NFL draft in the coming next week. So, all right.
Our friend Newton is on the line, watching us now, joining in Newton.
Yes, a former host of the show also.
Yeah, former host too.
Yeah.
Love to get him back on the show, but he's too busy. All right, so can we move on?
Yes, man.
All right, the men's college basketball championship. Florida defeated Houston to be the 2025 champions. Now, my team Duke lost out. I can't see it. I can't figure what they did in the fourth quarter against Houston.
Don't know
up by 14 points.
Yeah.
Duke.
And you don't know how to manage a game.
10
You don't know how to manage the game when you're leading 14
Up by
points.
14 points.
That just
They-
shows you
they-
they're still learning.
And
If you don't know how to manage the
they
game with
mostly
14
freshmen. They all
balls,
freshmen.
yeah.
But Duke was up by 14 points. They only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter. 2. Tell me how that possible. Duke.
They don't know how to manage the game.
If they missed 8 shots in the fourth quarter, if they had hit just 2, that's 4 points. They won the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they're not used to coming from behind, that Duke team. 'Cause they always jump out and leading and going. I mean, by far. They were down by 2, 4 points, yes, but not, you know. So they're always in the lead. I don't know what happened, but they crumpled. Women's college basketball championship. Number 2, UConn defeated South Carolina. That's my team again to be the 2025 champions. South Carolina got beat up. UConn was just too dominant for them, you know. And South Carolina, I think all of them coming back next year. All them ladies, because they all young girls. UConn is going to lose a couple.
So Carolina,
Yeah,
I thought they were going to win it.
that was my pick.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to win, but they got beat up. The game was tight up to the near the end of the half, and after that, I don't know what went down. UConn just dominated.
Okay.
Well, most all-time points in 2 years is Kelsey Mitchell. No, we don't. Nobody doesn't even talk about that. 1,762. That is. I don't think she played anymore. Second, Juju Watkins, 1,684. It could have been more, but remember she got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She got hurt, and
Yeah.
so USC didn't do nothing in the playoff because Juju, their best player and the best player in the league, got hurt. Third, Caitlin Clark, who is now with Indiana, 1,662 points. Most all-time points, men and women, is Caitlin Clark, 3,951. So all them big players who come out of men's and women come out of college basketball, Caitlin Clark is the champ. Did you watch the indoor golf?
Indoor golf.
The TLG with Tiger Woods them?
No, I saw some golf game, but I don't think it's
Yeah,
indoor.
it's a technology thing where they hit the ball and hit the screen, but then
Okay.
the ball, the screen detect where the ball will drop on a normal field.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I watched the final. Atlanta won the championship, defeating New York 4-3. New York was leading 3-1 or 3-0, and then 3-1, and they lost because they have a penalty play that they call, and if you refuse the penalty because you feel like you can't make the shot, the points goes to the other team.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's something else.
Yeah, they throw a flag. What do they call it again? They throw a flag, and because they see like you're in a spot, they feel they can make their shot, but they see you're in a spot, and you have less shot to make the hole. They see you're in a spot, and you feel like as soon as you're in the bunker or in the water, you feel like you can't make it. They throw the flag, or the other team throw the flag, and you either play a shot from where it is, but if you think you can't make it, if you decline it, the other team get the points, and they did it twice to New York, and they end up winning 4-3. I mean, yeah, I love it. It's an indoor golf. You'd have to see I love it. When I first watched it, it was confused, but they have a big screen. I forgot what the penalty called, or what they call it. When they throw the flag.
So it's a 2020 golf kind of.
Yeah, because there's a big, yeah, you call it that. It's a big,
2020 golf.
it's a big screen,
Right.
and it pick up. The computer is assessing the entire field. So when you hit that ball onto the screen, computer, figure out where the ball would land. If it go land in the bunker, the wall, or near the pole, or where. And then now, in front of it's like a stand like football field, and everybody's sitting in there, and you watching the golf. Now if if you're close to they have a bunker there, where if the ball go in the bunker, they have the pinholes, and they place wherever the TV screen says the ball is to be placed, they place it right there. But you're in front of everybody now. I mean, so you gotta put that ball now. Put that ball now to sink the hole. You understand me? But that you're
Like
doing
it's
that.
a challenge.
Yeah, but that is in front of everybody. All putting is not in front of everybody. It's like you're in a stadium watching it, but you're watching it live. But when they hitting the long ball, you know, first try, they play it on the TV screen. On TV screen,
Yeah, yeah.
where it goes,
Okay.
and then now they put
What's
the
that
ball.
called?
It's TGL indoor golf, and I watched Atlanta won it. It was nice. I watched the final. It was real nice, man. And yeah, and the first time they brought it up, and it's a lot of money for the players. And College Hall of Fame coach Nick Saban was voted into LSU College Hall of Fame. Remember, Nick Saban coached LSU from 2000 to 2004. He won one championship with LSU before moving on to Alabama, where he won 6 championships. Now, somebody at LSU, I don't know if it's, no, I think it's another coach. Coach that used to coach Florida, I think it was. He objected to LSU putting Nick Saban in their Hall of Fame. He's the only college coach that does that, did that. And nobody has said anything. But he can't stop it. He's going to be in LSU Hall of Fame, and he's going to be in in Alabama's Hall of Fame.
All right.
So, former Indy Colts head coach Frank Reich was hired by Stanford University as head coach. You know who the manager is? Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck used to be the quarterback for Frank Reich. Now he's the boss of Frank Reich.
All right.
I mean, it's just a whole bunch of shifting around. Hockey. Washington Senators Alex Ovechkin passed Wayne Gretzky to become the NHL all-time leader with 896 goals. They had a big thing in Washington for him the other day. Boy, I watched it on television. Oh, what's his name? Overchain, something like that. He had a, what is it, German name or a Russian name?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think he's Russian.
Yeah.
You got a lot of, you got the most
Goals.
goals,
Yeah, he
yeah.
passed.
He's Russian. I'm
Wayne Gretzky.
surprised that they didn't ban him because of the
He been
war.
here a long time.
Yeah, so
I think most of these Russian players don't want to go back home.
yeah.
But they're smart. Most of them have
But-
gotten their parents
But they
out.
show, but they show that they have a party for in Russia, Moscow, celebrating his
If he go back
thing.
to Moscow, I don't think he'll get a chance to come back.
Yeah, but they were celebrating for him. They watch him in Russia about it. So
Yeah. The FIFA 2026 World Cup soccer final in the USA on July the 19th, 2026 will have an halftime show with a list of entertainers. They're trying to do like what the Super Bowl, entertainers. So they're gonna make the World Cup soccer final nice, So that should be interesting, CONCACAF, Inter Miami defeated Cavaliers in Jamaica last month. 1-0. The second leg will be in Miami. Now, can you believe the fans cheered on Miami and not the home team Cavaliers?
Yes.
Why? Because of Messi?
Yes.
that's a legend.
Boy, I'd have to defend my team because when I used to be...
That's a legend.
I understand. When I
You're
used
not
to
going
be...
to see him again. That's one opportunity you won't see
When I
again.
used to be...
Grab it.
I will see him after.
Yeah.
But I'm a Cavaliers fan first.
That's what I'm saying. I am a Santos
I
man.
am actually a Cavaliers fan.
I'm a Santos man from way back. And when Pele came to Jamaica and play, I cheered Perg in every way and everything he does. But You think I wanted them to beat Santos? Hell no. No way to beat my team. So the Jamaicans who cheer on Inter Miami, if they had just cheered on Messi, I'd understand. But they cheered for Miami to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so when the Cavaliers comes to Miami to play them next month, how many people is going to be there from Jamaica to cheer them on? Everybody's going to want to cheer for Messi again. So,
No, because then he's in Miami, so everybody will see it.
oh man. Anyway, I would cheer for my team. I would cheer on Messi, and everybody, not the team.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but everybody, you know, Messi's the.
Yeah, I want to see Messi. I've seen Messi live. I've seen Ronaldo live. I've seen Pele live.
What was the score?
1-0. He scored in overtime too.
Then they did well.
Cavaliers did well.
So nobody don't talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. You hear what I'm saying? Why did people cheer on
Yeah,
Inter
but
Miami with all those
everybody
professional players?
Everybody talking about that, but Cavaliers did well for themselves.
Yes.
As a Cavaliers fan, Cavaliers did well. That's what
I would have cheered Cavaliers on, and not Inter Miami, but I would have cheered for. I was still pleased to see Messi live. You know, that's one top footballer I've seen live. I've seen, like I said, I've seen Ronaldo live.
If Cavaliers had beaten Messi, it would have been tremendous because nobody will forget that. And it wouldn't be Cavaliers beating Miami. It would be Cavaliers
Beating Messi.
Messi.
Yeah, I got you. Well, we're going to move on to the Premier League. You know, the number one team is Liverpool with 73 points.
All right.
With 7 games, Liverpool still got 7 games to go. Number 2, Arsenal, 62 points. 7 games to go. Number 3, Nottingham Forest. I don't know how that game went today. When I left home, Nottingham Forest was playing Everton. It was a good
Still
game.
0-0, but I think we get some more updates on that.
Well, number 4, Chelsea with 53 points. Liverpool, 53 points. Chelsea have a game in hand. I think Manchester City move up to number 4 today, but Chelsea got a game in hand also, Newcastle. Most goals, Mo Salah, Liverpool, 27 and 17 assists. He's going to win them 2 titles.
Huh?
He's going to win them 2. 27 goals.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, most goals.
Okay. Mark your words, you know.
Yeah.
Mark your words.
Got 7 more games to go.
All right.
27 goals and 17 assists is the most by any one player in English Premier League this year. Liverpool scored the most goals as a club, 72, and 13 clean sheets, the most by a club. Earlier today, Manchester City coming from behind, 2 goals down, came back to beat Crystal Palace 5-2. City now in 4th place. I saw that game, and Crystal Palace actually scored 3 goals. They took back the 3rd goal, and from that, City turned on the heat. And it's one of the best games I see them play all year. They tore up Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Everton has stunned Nottingham Forest.
Everton won?
Stunned Nottingham Forest.
Score.
You want to score?
Yeah.
1-0.
Everton defeated Nottingham Forest. They won. Everton has been playing good since David Moyes been there as the coach. They've been playing real good. You know.
And Aston Villa, they won their game 3-0 against Southampton.
They were in 2nd place one time, and they now like 6th place. I mean,
Aston Villa?
Yeah.
No man, they were in 4th place, and then Manchester City won their game. So right now, Aston Villa is in 5th place right now.
5th place. Okay.
So
Well,
Chelsea is behind them.
If Chelsea win, they're gonna pass Manchester City
And
Aston
and
Villa.
you know right now, the English Premier League gets 5 slots for Champions League. 5 slots, not 4. 5.
Yeah. And 4 to the Europa League. No. 2 to the Europa League.
Yes.
2 to the Europa League. So, I'm going to get to that in a quick minute. Major League Soccer, Eastern Conference, Columbus Crew, 15 points. Number 2, Inter Miami, 14 points. The Western Conference, number 1, Vancouver, 16 points. Number 2, San Diego Football Club, 14 points. Now, in the Europa League, I watched the game this weekend, and I was really upset with Manchester United. Man U, after leading 2-0, 2-1 in the 95th minute, Man U's goalkeeper, Onana, who is considered the worst goalkeeper in Man U's history, his second mistake goal gave Leon a 2-2 draw. The second leg will be playing in Manchester, Old Trafford, England, next month. Now, if you had seen that game, 2 goals, 2 mistakes Manchester United goalkeeper made and caused Leon back in the game. Manchester United must win the Europa League.
Harry. Mistakes are going to be made.
No, you see that? No, not with them big time goal.
Yes, they're professionals.
No.
And it's the same issue we have here in the community, whether it's cricket or football. If you make a big mistake out there, you can't play. No, Harry. No, the guy can play.
No.
Some people can take the stress, can play under real stress. And some people cannot play under stress. They need to work on it. That guy is a good goalkeeper because...
Not to me. I don't like Anana from day one.
Harry.
Day one, they got
Harry,
how
many days before did Manchester United play in that big Manchester derby?
He didn't say
3
Manchester.
days?
He didn't say Manchester.
3 days ago?
Yeah.
Before he played in that European... Yes.
Yeah.
That was 3 days ago.
Yeah, so
before that game. Right?
Yeah, so he's a professional goalkeeper. He get paid to play.
So why you don't give him credit for the game against Manchester, the big bad Manchester City?
What did he do in that game? I watched that game right through.
Okay. So
what did he do in that game?
Did that goal score him?
Manchester was playing much better than Manchester City. United was playing good.
All right. Okay, fine. Which team did United play in the Europa?
Leon.
Yeah.
There were 2 goals up. He gave away 2 goals.
Yeah, mistakes made to me. So you want to tell me he can't play football?
The guys, they are shot.
You want to tell me he can't play football?
I didn't say he can't play football. I say he's the worst goalkeeper Man U has ever had.
But that don't mean he can't play football.
Hey, from a little boy.
You're going to have worse and you're going to have real good.
Look
at the good players in Manchester City now, they can't even fire.
I know mistakes were made.
And guess what? If you want to blame him, you have to blame the defense though.
No. Hold on. You're still not listening to me.
Blame the defense though. Because the defense work hand in hand with the goalkeeper. Right?
Boy in Jamaica.
And if the defense will even have the slightest hint, your goalkeeper hold on, man, hold on. The goalkeeper not performing, because it's 2 mistakes he made out there, right? If you see him make that first mistake, don't allow to put him back in that situation, to allow him to make a second mistake.
You're trying to blame the defense.
It's a teamwork.
And it's not the defense. Has
Harry,
nothing to do with that.
it's called teamwork. Don't just slam it down on the goalkeeper like that.
So
don't slam it down on the goalkeeper.
If the bowler bowl 3 full toss and get licked for 3 times, it's the whole team. It's not the bowler.
That's cricket. We're not talking. We're not talking football.
All right, look.
The cricket team is a different team setup lineup to football.
In the football game, right?
All right, you can go around that.
From a little boy in Jamaica, it's 2 teams I always hear about when I am in Jamaica. And if we're talking about in the 60s, 70s, 2 teams I always hear about abroad.
Yes.
Manchester United and New York Yankees. That's all I ever hear about. And they were my fantasy even since I come to America. You understand? In 77. Now, Manchester United, the first goal, you can kick a ball straight to the goalie. Straight to the goalie. It's not even power. And you make the ball get you from you. The second goal even worse. You should see the coach on the sideline. You should see the players. The man kick the ball and snapshot. You know what a snapshot is? No power. He make the ball come off and when him try to get it back, the ball rolling in the net. You know why?
Concentration.
Don't even go about no stress now.
You,
Concentration.
if I didn't say that, you ready to say the guy can't play football?
I didn't say he can't play. I say he's the worst goalkeeper. As a Man U fan.
Call it what you want to call it.
Anytime you see Dwayne Henry, Dwayne, are you listening? Tune in, Dwayne. You're a Man U fan today.
Call
Train
it
it.
what you
Tune
want
in,
to
Dwayne,
call
and
it.
tell me if I'm wrong.
And the
By the
again.
engineer, Dwayne Henry. Brian Jones, tune in. I'm a Man U fan. Just tune in and tell me if Onana is not the worst goalkeeper Manchester ever have. I never seen anything like this.
That's okay. Again.
Now, Manchester United have to win the second leg here. This is quarterfinal. You know?
Yeah, they can win. Just have faith
in
in them.
Manchester next couple weeks time. Right. They have to win in Manchester next couple weeks time to move on to the semi-final. No, Manchester is currently 13th place in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So they are out of Champions League and Europa League. Right now, they are leading the Europa League. All they got to do is win the Europa League and they're right back in Champions League. Did you know that?
Yeah, just need to redeem themselves.
Right. Just win this league. This
just
is the only
redeem
thing going
themselves.
for them now.
Redeem
And the
themselves.
goalkeeper made 2 critical mistakes.
Yeah.
Another thing, last year, you remember what Manchester United finished last year? 8th. Listen to me,
hold on. No. Hold on. You hold right there. If it was Mourinho coaching Manchester United and that be the case of what's going on right now, man, you guys would have nailed him to the cross.
It's not the coach do that.
You'd have nailed Mourinho to the cross.
That was not the coach fault.
All right?
Let me tell you this. I don't like armoring, too aggressive. But it's not his fault. Last year when Manchester United finished 8th, they were out of Champions League and Europa League. But you know why? They won 2 cups in England. Was it they won 2 cups.
Yeah.
They won the FA Cup and something else. And if you win, and because they won the cup, they automatically bump Newcastle out of that spot.
Okay.
All you have to do is win a cup.
Yeah.
You're a champion in a cup. That's why it's called Champions League. Man, you understand? And they won't make the Champions League now, Europa League, so they have to win the Europa League right now. This is their only thing going for them right now. And you got to
It can happen.
Yeah, it can happen, but it shouldn't be going down to this, where you must win. You can't draw, you know, you have to win. You know what I mean? You have to win. You can't let them score on your turf. You understand me?
Yeah.
That's how Champions League go. You can't let the other team score on your turf. You have to score 2 more goals than what they scored. That's Champions League.
Well, right now.
Well, what's going good for Man U? They played in Leon, and Man U scored 2 goals. So they got a blank.
Oh, you want the away goal? That away goal rule is not.
Yeah, in Champions League.
No, it's not, Harry.
Check, look it up. I'm telling you, because if you draw 0-0 in Manchester,
yeah,
Manchester
they
don't
go
win
to, they go to playoff. They go to the extra time.
An extra time?
Yeah, man.
Show me that rule.
Yeah, man, it's there.
When they change it.
They did change it, Harry. They changed that away goal. FIFA did change that away rule.
Well, I'm gonna stick with my teammate Kurt here. On the away goal next week. I will
check it out.
I will.
If you don't believe me.
Next week I'll correct myself if I'm wrong and
zero in on it. Yeah.
So Kirk, you have something on the LTC?
Yes, man. So all right. Let us pause to go into our health segment. I know it's 1 o'clock, and try and make it short, spicy, to the point, and so welcome again to our our small segment here, the program, health segment, and You know, with sports, you always have to, you know, be healthy and stuff like that to perform at optimum. And today, I want to talk about fasting.
Fasting.
Yes,
You fast?
in such a way.
It's a you are.
In
You
such
might hungry and on the money in the
Yeah.
pocket, but you don't fast.
All right.
You know what it is to fast?
Mhm. But you know, next weekend is it next weekend is Easter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know we're gonna be eating the bun and cheese and
So you're not gonna fast one day.
stuff, stuff like that.
You're not gonna fast one day.
I
But
hope
I'm
so.
gonna fast
Working on it.
Thursday before Easter.
Good,
I'm gonna fast.
good and
that
bad
day.
Friday. All right. Anyways, fasting can be healthy, and you know many religious traditions embrace fasting as an important spiritual activity, and this practice is particularly meaningful to the Christian community and the Lent season. And again, you know, next weekend is Easter. I don't know if you get a day off from
Yeah,
work
I
for
don't, we
Easter.
don't work Good Friday.
Oh, really?
No, sir.
I think I'll be working just not no construction on the road. So maybe I take that day off.
If you're getting double time to work, yeah, because they give me double time.
Some-
It's a holiday. I work.
Mhm. But I like when the Easter fall um, after Passover timeline. You know, 'cause that's how the timeline. If you read the book, the good book, that's how the timeline fall. The Passover then Easter, not Easter all the way in March and Passover all the way in April. I don't like that. But that's based on the calendar, so. But I like when the calendar match up, you know? Jewish calendar match up with the
So
modern day
the
calendar.
Romans, you say the Romans make the calendar.
Yeah, Romanian calendar or Gregorian calendar. Yeah. But anyways, United States-based National Institute of Aging reported a variety of health benefits following 30% reduction in food intake in laboratory animals. These include significant and lasting reduction in blood sugar level, blood pressure, and heart rate, and increased ability to handle stress and resist toxin. Look at that. And weight loss. So fasting, you know, 30% increase in lifespan. That's what some of the benefit of fasting can do. Reduce the risk of cancer, enhance sleep and increase daytime vigor and vitality, elevate production of anti-aging substances such as growth hormone, DHEA, and
Excuse me.
melatonin. A general anti-aging benefit, yep. A number of practical considerations make it difficult to reduce this kind of experiment in humans. Many experts believe men and women would get much the same benefit from restricting their overall caloric intake as long as they ensure that all their nutritional requirements, protein, vitamins, minerals, etc., are met.
So who get more benefits, the woman or the man, or it's the same?
About the same.
Okay.
Unfortunately, modern Western diet encourages just the opposite. Too many calories and too few nutrients. So that's true. You see it in our daily diet. And thankfully, nutritional science has the solution to this dilemma.
So when you fast, you should only drink water, right? No juice, no nothing.
Yeah. Fasting 2 days.
And some people, no, I don't know if I can do that.
Fasting for 2
But
days per week or alternate days or on weekends are popular choices. So recommend that fast for longer than few days.
Fasting,
So recommend.
recommend the Bible, and all that. And fasting, I as Christian, I fast, but
Yeah.
to
Can't just be eating. Sometimes you have to take a break, man.
One day,
Yeah.
just drink water
Mm-hmm.
from 6 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
just
Somebody text you. You want to go ahead and read? We can't see the text, but
really don't.
Good question. What is the benefit for men and great health topic? Also important is
Muslim.
yeah.
religious and
Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you the person not hearing me, is it?
Yes.
Well, if you really hear me a while ago, I heard what I asked Kurt. Who benefited most from it, man or woman? It don't seem like there's a difference. It seems like both benefit from it. You know, when you fast, you're in good health because it weight. It helps out your weight. You know, you don't have to keep eating all the time. You know, so I think it's a
Good.
great thing. It does. None of us benefit more than the other, woman or man. Right, Kurt?
Yeah. There's no significant benefit
Right.
right there. But you know, science with science, they're gonna figure out who is really the
Yeah.
beneficiary
Yeah.
of that. But anyways,
That was a good question. A great question. I like
okay.
that.
Thanks for the question. Thing from Philly. So liquid breakfast. Breakfast is our most important meal. Yes, I need to work on that. A wonderful, healthy liquid breakfast would combine a protein shake, along with a cup of herbal green tea. A recommended specific proprietary protein shake powder for making ideal liquid meal is carefully formulated to provide you the need of 200 calories. All right? So, just reading, doing research, I'm going to work on that
So-
for my breakfast
I think-
protein shake.
I'm
In-
going to take that seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But how can there has to be a time limit when I drink the shake between the tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you
But
you know how your body
Yeah,
responds.
but you
Hold
can't
on,
just drink the
hold on.
shake and then right after
Harry.
drink tea. You gotta,
Let me wrap up here, Harry.
I understand, but you gotta let
We're
me
going to have
know.
that discussion at the end. Hold on here, let me wrap up here, because we have some more important stuff here I need to talk about in fasting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Incorporate a cleansing program. So fasting encourages the body to release toxin and impurities stored in its tissues.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
We're not doing a good deal of that. You know what I mean? We're just going about our daily life, go and sleep, blah, 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 blah.
So it's
If
good
you
to
can
go,
exercise, okay.
it's good to go hungry sometimes.
Yeah, man. So, doing a cleansing program while you fast will facilitate the detoxification process with enhancing the health benefit of your fast. And when I used to be in Jamaica, I used to do that cleansing detox thing, and I just drop off from it. My uncle is showing me he doing it every time he go Jamaica. He go get his stuff and cleanse and all of that. Employ a herbal cleansing combination of aloe vera drink, along with fiber probiotic tablets. I need to buy that probiotic.
There is bitter, you know.
Mhm. And it's good for
I know.
stomach
It's good
burn.
for your blood too.
You talk about heartburn. That's good for aloe vera. Is good for heartburn.
Vinegar too, you know that.
Vinegar is acid. I don't know about that.
Vinegar is good for heartburn.
Vinegar is acid, and if you put vinegar on your faucet, it
Don't
will
go-
clean it.
don't
So I
go
don't know
buy-
about
don't-
vinegar
That's
in your
what-
stomach.
Don't
But
go buy no Pepto-Bismol. Just put your finger, just pour a little vinegar in your hand and
Yeah.
use your finger line and put it in your tongue.
all right.
Heartburn gone.
Okay. Other cleansing modalities like colon irrigation, steam or sauna bath, and hydrotherapy are also powerful. All right. I need to go buy that probiotic tea bag. That's really good too. Really help in your cleansing. Practice mental hygiene. Our thoughts and mental activities can also be toxic to you and unhealthy. So it's true. Try and keep it positive. Avoid exposing yourself to horror, violence, and negative news, which is true. I switch off from news to just watching business news. Can't,
So scary.
yeah, it's too scary. And now getting scary too with the tariff. So business news getting scary too. Choose carefully what you watch on television and read the newspaper. Become aware of the thoughts you dwell on, the kind of conversation you have, and the company you keep. Focus on healthy, positive, uplifting thoughts while moving your attention away from negative, unhealthy ones.
Tell us
Healthy,
about me,
fa-
Kurt.
healthy fasting program can make an enormous difference in your health. A specific liquid fast called the Mamba plan can also extremely be useful for accelerating weight loss. Thank you very much. So,
I have to watch
you have a
company I
whole
keep, bro.
great deal of information I have sent. I hope you guys have listened, pick the good, pick not so good out of it, and make sense out of it.
Seriously, I'm not telling you all to go drink vinegar now. I'm saying, put a little bit in a spoon, put your finger on it like that, put it on your tongue. Heartburn's gone. Believe me. Give it a couple minutes, heartburn is gone. Do not go buy no Pepto-Bismol. I learned that from a nurse when I was in the hospital years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a stent in my arm.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that she told me. So, and it's a fact. Just a little vinegar on your tongue. Heartburn gone. You don't go buy no Pepto-Bismol and all that stuff.
And please remember, this segment of the show, the health show, is not to prevent or not to cure
Right,
anyone
right.
of their disease or
Right.
anything. It's
Yeah,
just for awareness and for you to do the necessary change in your life.
right.
Likewise for us too. And yeah, that's it for our health segment here.
Well,
And Harry, we're wrapping up, or we're gonna have a little discussion, 5 minute discussion
on
before.
what?
Hmm?
On what?
We like talk about the cricket, man. Come on, man. Can't forget cricket.
We
You-
I gotta go get some stuff.
Okay,
because
all
I'm
right.
good.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up now. We're gonna wrap up, but we're gonna have a little discussion.
What on the cricket?
Okay, yeah. I noticed we're not talking too much about the bigger picture in cricket coming up to the Olympics. The Olympics is going to be here in
Yeah.
America, right?
Yeah.
When is the Olympics going to be? Where?
It's not out. Is it
California.
California?
Mhm.
You sure it's California?
Yes, man.
Hmm.
And
I gotta check that.
yes, man. The Olympics is going to be in They already launched it. They have concert down there on the beach and all of that. So, what I'm trying to say is, cricket is going to be in the Olympics.
I heard that.
And I hear they're going to be 16 teams. And they're going to be playing, I think it was a T20. A T20, T20 over games.
So many games per day? 3?
Hmm?
Or just 2?
I don't know, but they're going to be formulating it. As I said, 16 teams, that's good. They look like, how many teams they had in the ICC Champions Trophy?
I'm gonna check.
But what I'm trying to say is, that's good. Olympics going to be having cricket. I like that.
The thing I like about cricket, every time you watch Top 10 Sports on ESPN,
Mm-hmm.
you might find one day or 2 days go by and they don't show anything about cricket.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe 3 or 4 times for the week, you see a spectacular show cricket where a spectacular catch or something in cricket. And top 10 sport.
Yeah.
You know, that's on ESPN. So cricket is worldwide as usual from
Yeah.
day one, but it's becoming more popular in the US
Al-
and other countries.
Also, Harry, the recent T20 World Cup in the Caribbean, it brought $1.6 billion in the region.
Mm.
So,
That is
so
awesome.
cricket is growing, you know. I was supposed to go with one of my Indian friends to one of the islands to watch the cricket game, but something always coming up, you know, and stuff like that. Also, there's one more thing. I want to big up Manchester High. They reached the semifinals in the Headley Cup
Mm.
and the T20. I want to big them up.
We haven't been away so long. But
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
we gonna
We
get
trying
it
to
and
squeeze
everything.
in stuff. We could have done that, but yeah, man. But cricket is on the
It's the man and the main object.
yeah.
We got
Um, States has won the Grace
give me
Headley Cup. Oh gosh, they beat Manchester. Oh god, I feel bad. No, the coach will call me out.
State, St. Andrew Take. I mean St. Elizabeth Take.
Yeah, they won the Headley Cup.
I think it's St. Andrew Take.
Yes,
St.
yes,
Elizabeth
yes.
Take.
No man, we know you're Kingston man. You know I always think you're not going everything, but yeah, what? Country coming, rural era coming, man. Countryman coming. Trust me. Um, also, let me give you the update here on the IPL right now. So think there. Punjabs they make 245 for 6 off 20 overs. And Sunrisers they're now at 176 for 1 in the 13th over.
13?
13.1 over. They licking balls.
Yeah, ball, but even Punjab was hitting the ball 240 something
Mm-hmm.
in 20 overs.
Yep. Also, I think we should. I wanted to see before I leave what Washington Cricket League, what Washington Cricket League is doing. If they have any games going on right now, because as I said, we don't have mostly clay pitch. We have artificial pitch, and yes, talking about it, there's games going on right now in Washington Cricket League live, and we have this game here, Kings CC versus Cardimas, and Kings are 100 for 3 of 12 overs, and Ludon United versus Future Star Cricket. Ludon United, they are batting. They are 91 for 4 of 16 overs. Washington Cricket Academy versus Affinity Stars. The Washington Cricket Academy, they batted 119 of their 20 overs for 5, and the return right now is Affinity Stars. They are 31 for 1 of 4 overs. So there's actually games going on.
Stars look like they're scoring there.
I'm trying to see where these games are,
All right.
but look at it, they're playing on this artificial turf that
Yeah, that's
Strawberry Knoll and place like that. So
Well,
yeah, wrapping up. I know you don't want to, you're a football specialist. You don't want to talk about cricket. We must talk about cricket though. I love cricket,
yeah,
man.
we thought we.
I get a lot of feedback from people. They want to hear cricket.
Okay.
If it's not cricket, it's soccer.
We're going to talk more about cricket on the next show.
If it's not cricket, it's soccer they want to talk about.
It's a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah, man.
I want to thank all my listeners. And I want to thank all
The viewers.
viewers on Facebook. And my co-partner here, my partner here, Kirk McLeod, president of the Baltimore Cricket and Social Club, and for bringing you the sports today. And our engineer in the background, you might hear his voice every now and then. Yeah, he keeping us on track. So, hopefully next week I can hear from you guys again. And until then, be safe.
All right.
Be good. Take the Lord as your number one
Mm-hmm.
in your life.
Take care of yourself.
All right. See you all.